That's not Higgs versus Task, it's gellehsak versus heurer, so we get to see gellehsak at least. And here's the CPM tag, of course. You know.
That's a good sign. Maybe he's super fast and shows us nice moves.
Yeah, one of the best CPM players from the US. Not sure if he's still actively playing at all, but he was always very, very sharp on the aim and the movement, so we'll have to see how things go. And he has quite the experience in the more kind of Quake Live setting, away from the movement of CPM, so he should be a formidable opponent for heurer to face up against. heurer trying to connect the rail, doesn't manage to find anything though, and the grenades coming in, but still heurer with not much. He needs to make sure that he can get himself on this mega, but gellehsak is already there.
Yeah, I think heurer just he doesn't look like he's gonna make any big plays anytime soon. He just seems to be wanting to relax a little bit, just not fight. I think he wants to get out of here, pretty much. Actually, he fights.
The last cell.
He shouldn't have done that though. I mean, in the beginning it looked like he wasn't even going for the big items. He was just gonna go and collect the yellows and kind of take it easy. But eventually, for some reason, he got kind of drawn into that one fight, and probably shouldn't have done that. And this puts gellehsak up 1-0. I'll see how aggressive he plays, because if he's a CPM player, the way I know CPM players, they just don't care what happens. Whether they die or survive, all that matters is that you fly through the map and spam everywhere.
And gellehsak actually not with the best ammo management so far, like not realizing like how much ammunition he has and with various weapons trying to.
Yeah, you should have probably rocket jumped up then, gotten some more.
Keep switching to the rocket when he's got no ammo for it and stuff like that. So gellehsak, one thing to improve upon already. Red's up on the spot though, heurer's over at the mega, so he's not going to be there to do anything much, and gellehsak unaware of the location of heurer. He's in a position to deal damage though. gellehsak with a fake jumping, trying to bait out maybe a rocket to give him a window to jump over to the red safely, but heurer's already backed off, no much interest there, and he's trying to just play the survival game, which is there's a lot of merit to it, but you got to be able to make the traps happen, and gellehsak's going to be able to take this fight. A lot of damage there. I feel like heurer's lucky that he was able to push gellehsak off with the rockets. Had that not happened, he would have died.
Yeah, probably. heurer keeps kind of playing pretty passively. For instance, the mega was up there for about 3 seconds, but he went away just before it spawned. Seemingly very aware that gellehsak probably has better aim, and it appears like he just wants to fight as few as possible, and pretty much just stack up to 100 first, and then see what he can do. Maybe he can catch him with LG, throw him down or something. That's probably the ideal scenario that heurer is imagining right now, because other than that, he doesn't seem to really go for any fights right now.
gellehsak taking
actually,
a very bad rocket there.
He loves this area, with the rockets. And he was relatively successful at it, at that fight. Let's switch over to him, see how much stack he has left. Not very much.
gellehsak dropping down to get position on the mega. Does take quite a bit of damage in the process. Firing on all cylinders back onto heurer though, and he's not going to connect that much, but he does manage to maintain the position, as I said, so he gets all the items. So he now has enough, he now has the stack that he can again cycle around and do some more aggression, but he needs to again manage that ammunition. Lacking the rockets again, does replenish them there. So
that really wasn't smart by heurer, by the way. Just now he was making like a lot of fake sounds, but if gellehsak was there, he wouldn't have come. He wouldn't have reacted to it. Like he was basically just showing off his position, even though in this case it didn't matter. But generally, that wasn't the right place where you would usually do like fake rocket jumps or fake sounds. When you're locked in at the plasma yellow, you pretty much just want to get out as quietly as possible, and because you know one of the ways your opponent will be checking, whether it's the shotgun way or the way by the big stairs or the lower way, one of them is going to have the opponent. And the last thing you want to do is kind of show which one you're taking.
And gellehsak is able to just maintain the stack constantly so far. Heurer is unable to really do that damage that he needs to do. And gellehsak going to pick up another mega, and heurer with some rockets, but it's just a matter of time really. gellehsak trying to keep the pressure up. He's going to jump up perhaps as he wants to do, but
great damage.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And the red is up.
Oh, but he drops onto gellehsak.
This might actually work out well. I mean, he almost didn't take any damage, probably because gellehsak was quite surprised. Now, I'm not sure about this. Yeah.
One rail connected.
Does heurer not have any rails? Because it definitely looks like it. If he had rails, you know, standing there and kind of double stacking all the time can be very effective. But if you don't have a rail, it's pretty pointless because you're not going to be punishing your opponent at all. gellehsak only on 39 HP. He's gonna have to fall back. This red is probably gonna go to heurer as well as the mega. Let's see what heurer is up to.
Yeah, halfway
Actually,
point
he
reached.
did not take the red and left it to gellehsak, so that was bad map awareness. I guess he was pretty low, which is why he just figured it was too dangerous or something. But it definitely missed opportunity then.
We have gellehsak, who's running the upper areas. He spots his opponent below. Going to spam the grenades up to try and defend this red position. And can he be successful in this defense?
One thing that could be very effective is if heurer just rocket jump up here. And now it's not an option anymore. After he hit that rail, now he's just gonna have to fall back. But it can be very effective, especially if your opponent spams plasma. He's not gonna be hearing that well, and he's also not gonna be having the ideal weapon to like deal with your rocket jumping up. So if you rocket jump up and switch to LG instantly, it can be incredibly effective. So far, heurer somehow is able to keep stacking up despite being very out-aimed, I would say, and also very aware of when items are spawning.
Yep.
More often than not. So he should be quite happy with the situation, only being 2 frags down and having a decent stack. And I mean, one fight, one exchange could easily change the game. If he's just able to get one frag, maybe one conversion, that is all he needs, pretty much.
And gellehsak's playing a very basic game, and it's working out. He's just, I mean, sometimes he takes like nasty damage like that, but then he plays it slow again. And with the position, he's able to always take the items and maintain that larger stack to his opponent. And look, Hugh's going to go for this red arm, but look, this is very ill-advised. I mean, it's just an easy frag. It's like shooting fish in a barrel for gellehsak with that lightning gun. So it's going to be a third frag made for him, as he is 3-0 up on Blood Run with 3 minutes left as well. gellehsak is not looking like he's going to be letting go of this lead anytime soon with the red spawning. The Mega's up on the spot, and he's actually going to drop for the Mega first, which is good. And he can rocket jump back up for that red. In fact, he's going to take the tally there instead, which is fine as well. And he's going to pick that up. So no resistance here from heurer, who lets gellehsak pretty much take everything on the map for free. And going to go for the engagement. Of course, gellehsak loves this though. I mean, heurer cannot possibly win this fight. He goes down. That's another frag. gellehsak not looking like he's in any kind of trouble whatsoever in this game against heurer. He takes another fight with the rockets, but again, gellehsak has the stack to deal with it. The red's coming up, like in time, right in time there for gellehsak, and hits even a direct grenade. So things are looking very, very good for gellehsak.
Should use LG in that situation just to finish him off. Now gellehsak might actually surrender the Mega. Unless heurer, oh well, heurer just doesn't go for it. He must have thought it was too low, must have thought gellehsak would surely go for it. And again, just little mistakes, just this being passive over and over again kind of adds up to, if you do it over the course of the whole game, you're just not going to be doing damage, you're not going to be getting frags. And while heurer hasn't been giving away that many, 6 frags over 8 minutes is not really much, but if you're never gonna take any engagements that, while being risky, might give you a frag, you're not gonna get any frags. So.
Yep.
But then again, maybe his mindset going into this game was, alright, I know that gellehsak is so much better. I pretty much just want to keep this close and not destroy it. You know, I know some people have this kind of approach.
Yeah, that's very true.
In which case you can say, oh well, I was so successful. I didn't.
Yeah, I only lost by this much to this guy. So, well. It's kind of about winning, man. But that's actually true. There's a lot of evidence for people playing like that, actually. And gellehsak looks like he's going to take this game easily. 7-0 right now. Minute remaining, garbage time, I would say. And yeah, I'm just going to quickly take a browse at the brackets here, so I can then see who is where. And that's always good to know. So chances at the top. Of course, I imagine he is the #1 seed. So who will Chance meet? Chance will likely meet at some point the winner of Ray and Waz. So that's going to be Chance's way to the semi-finals.
So is Apparition and Davis on the other side of the bracket.
Exactly.
And gellehsak, I guess.
Exactly. So we'll see how that turns out. But that looks to be how it is, and yeah.
Then again, I believe Apparition last week actually lost in the first round, so I mean, I haven't seen him play ever. I only heard from him in Israel, you have to admit. So I'm not convinced yet as far as how good he is. So I'd be really curious to see a game with his participation, see what the fuss is all about.
Yep, we'll see that hopefully. And gellehsak is going to finish the game with 11-0. There we go.
And of course impressive. Then again, actually expected more from gellehsak as far as his tag goes. I mean, there wasn't really CPM at all.
Yeah.
Very like
He's boring and old.
traditional game. Yeah, boring.
Boring and old. He's got a
ABC,
kid.
DEF.
Kids slow you down.
Oh, he has kids.
I don't know. He's got one kid, I think. I don't know if he has more. I know that he has one though. I think his kid's like probably like 4 or 5 years old by now.
Yeah, it could be starting
Something
quick.
like that. Right. So
Maybe the
gellehsak.
next apparitions.
Yeah, they're going to move forwards. So, will we get apparition next?
I don't know.
Ah, okay. We will find out. Guys, we'll hit up a very fast break. When we come back, we'll find out who will be next in the North American Cup. So stay tuned for more Quake. We'll see you soon.